Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, people? I hope everything is fine. I hope your day is going well. I hope your family is well. Uh, Shout out to my boy Hassan Lane. Salute to you, big bro. Shout out to my man Malik. Uh, Salute. And all the real homies from back home that fool with me. I fool with them. Salute to all you guys. You know. But anyway, let's get ready to rumble. Let's talk some boxing. Let's talk some boxing. Uh, I have a boy, and he's a Devin Haney super fan, which is cool. I like Devin Haney. You know, I'd be fronting if I said I didn't. You know, I think he's an awesome fighter. But on the flip side of that, I think his father is just like doing something to his image. Uh, yeah. Also, that fight with him and Ryan Garcia, I don't know. I know the New York State boxing committee, athletic committee, uh, want to sit down with Ryan Garcia and go over his mental health status before letting him fight in the state of New York. That's a fact. Um, these is what's going on now behind the scenes. And Shakur Stevenson saying he'd take that fight. That's what he said. But I don't know. I think he should have took the fight when he had the chance to take it. Me personally, you know, um, I don't think you know they should give him that shot now. And he the homie, but right is right, wrong is wrong, and I don't think uh, I cannot can I don't know, can I use worthy? I don't know, but I think if if by some reason that Shakur don't step in, they have a few guys that's willing to step in. You know, um, first of all, why don't somebody tap Mateus? He 140, or even why don't Antoine Russell get tapped? He 140. you know, but they talking about giving it to this other guy. Um, his name escapes me right now, but that's what they talking about giving it to. He was just on a last fight card, but that's who they talking about giving it to. Um, I really don't think that Ryan is gonna fight Devin Haney. I I I just don't see it. And be honest with you, I didn't see it from the gate. I just said this fight is not gonna go through. I said that. everything happened too fast. Everything happened too fast. Like contracts, everything was like woof, done. And that's what made me like, whoa, like I don't know. And then Ryan Garcia, just went into straight weird mode, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. Um, I don't know, but it's guys out there that's willing to take that fight, and I think will be a good fight for Haney as well. But I'm interested in that De La Santos and and what's his name too. They fighting on Tank Card. De Los Santos knocked him out, and now they, he knocked out. He knocked out Colbert. Now they doing a rematch, and I'm excited to see that. That's a real dope card. That Tank card. That's a dope card, man. They have Morel on that card. They have they have some good fighters on that card. That's gonna be a real you know it's gonna be a real good good card. In the main event is Tank and Frank. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that. But I'm excited. I'm super excited to see Richard Hitchison, you know, fight this boy 29-0, 17 knockouts. Um, what's his name? Norse, something like that. Um, that's gonna be a good fight, man. Um, that's definitely gonna be a good fight. 29-0, 17 knockouts. The boy got some power, and Richard Hitchison is just he's a gym rat, straight up. Like he's just a gym rat. Um, Bottom line, he trained hard. He's super good to me. Like um, I don't think in the 140 division that um, nobody is just gonna run him over or just you know beat him up. No, he's too slick for that. He's definitely too slick for that. And Floyd Schofield, man, I just want to touch on him. Now, this is my opinion, which I have a right to. I'm a YouTuber, so I talk about boxing. I talk about the fighters. I talk about, how I feel about the fighters, what I think about the fighters. It's just an opinion. Um, and everybody' opinion is not always accurate. But to me, I like Schofield, Floyd Schofield, but I just don't see the oopla in him right now. I don't see it like I see it in Abdullah Mason. I don't see it. I don't see it like Tiger Johnson. I don't see it like Shushu Carrington, and a whole host of other, prospects that's coming up. You know, I just don't see it. I see him making so many mistakes that when I watched him fight last weekend, I was literally like, wow, someone will blow his head off easy because it's not it wasn't that fight, it was his style because I follow him, I watch him fight, and he always leaping in with the hooks. He just boom, like he leaps, boom, he leaps right in. He remind me of Sean Porter. That's who he put me in the mind of. Sean Porter. Get out of there. Psst. Get out of there. That's who he remind me of, Sean Porter. You know, you catch a smart fighter, which can be majority of the prospects that's coming up. Um, Very smart, very intelligent fighters. Um, I just can't say enough about these young black fighters that's coming up now, man. In this country, it's gonna be and I keep saying this because it's true. It's gonna be a treat, man, when these guys step up and start, you know, doing their thing globally. You know, it's really gonna be a treat, and not just that. You know, this is life. Things happen, and a few cats that's prospects. That's why they are quote unquote prospects, which means we looking forward to the fighter being good. We looking forward to you know to the fighter doing something good in the sport of boxing. Well, some of them get left behind. Some of them don't make it to that that top of the food chain. Some people don't some people don't make it. Some fighters don't make it. They don't make it. They get big headed. They jump in there with wild confidence and get their head blown off, get their head knocked off because they thought they was something that they was not. And I just think Floyd Schofield has a lot of working to do with his defense and offense, and also with his footwork. He has work. Him talking about, you know, doing this and that to the guys in his division or whatever. Not right now, Floyd. Not right now, Mr. Schofield. You need work, man. Because the right one to catch you leaping in with them wild hooks and all that wild Mike Tyson stuff and knock you clean out. I just hope and pray that the right people get around you and help you to work on these things that can really hurt you in the long run. Like when I watch Abdullah Mason, he don't make little mistakes like that. He still make mistakes. Like 2 fights ago, I think, yeah, before the knockout. Well, I think that one was a knockout too, but before the knockout, he kept getting caught with the right hand, with the guy right hand. It was like he was walking right into it. Thank God the guy didn't have no power. But Abdullah Mason, first of all, he was amped and he was looking for the knockout. And his father kept telling him, stop looking for the knockout and box this boy. And once he slowed the pace down and started moving around and setting up and moving, and he got the knockout. But before that, he was getting caught with the straight right hand. Like, I'm like, wow, that gotta get tightened up fast. Then you have Shushu Carrington that really don't make a lot of mistakes, man. Let's just be real about the whole thing. The man don't make too many mistakes, if any, when in that ring. I'm gonna tell you, Abdullah Mason, different. Shushu Carrington, different. Them boys different. Richard Hitchison, different. Them boys are different, man. Tiger Johnson. Them boys, man. Them boys destined to be world champ. Long as they keep the right people around them and they continue to learn the sport of boxing and to listen, and most of all stay disciplined. When I mean by discipline, I mean getting the word work in, getting the road work in, getting that gym in, getting that sparring in, moving around. Them guys can't be beat, man. Them guys can't be beat. They can't be beat. I don't see anyone out there right now beating them guys. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Them guys, they it's whatever with them. Like, uh, what you want a slugfest? You want a good schooling? You want me to take you to school with straight up boxing? You want me to get low and start hitting you with hard shots, however you want it. And that's how them boys fight, man. And and don't get it twisted. Oh, Abdullah Mason got power, man. He got power. Straight up. His last knockout. His last knockout. He southpaw. He threw the jab. Faked it. When he faked it, he came with the straight left. Knocked the guy out. Beautiful. That's the beautiful art of this thing we call boxing. I love seeing beautiful stuff like that being put together. Like that's what's cool with me when I see these fighters get in there, man, and just be slick. You know what I mean? Move around and do their thing, man, and showcase their talent, man, and and look good doing it. And I'm gonna tell you, everybody, be on the lookout for King Jr. I know the regular fans, not the casuals. I'm talking about. Then again, I can't say that because I knew YouTubers that didn't know who King Jr. was at didn't know him from a can of paint. And King Jr. to me is how can I put it? He's going through he soon to be going through AAU, Junior Olympic, and stuff like that because he's still super young. But I'm telling you, man, this kid is gonna be something to reckon with, man. I just I never seen nothing like it. To be honest, I've never seen nothing like this kid, King Ryan, at that young of an age. I've never experienced seeing anything like it. And it's this like Latino kid. I I don't know if he Mexican, Cuban. I don't know. I just know they had him at the gym yesterday, shadow boxing, and he was phenomenal, man. Like these and that's the generation under um under Shakur and all of them. That's a whole generation under them. King Jr. and all of them. They still babies pretty much. You know, you still you still have uh you know you still have a whole generation coming up under Tank and all them that haven't even gotten there yet. With Shushu Carrington and all of them. That's a that they under Tank now. You know, they under that. Remember the five horsemen, pause, no homo. The five horsemen, pause. You know, they under that. Shushu and all them. They under that, and then under them, you have King Ryan and the little Spanish guy I'm talking about. Then you have them. Um, yeah, but I want to know who's Devin Haney gonna fight. I'm excited to know because I just don't think, man. Um, Ryan Garcia will be fighting um, Devin Haney. I just don't see it for some reason. I just don't see it. I really don't. I really, 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 really don't because that's mental health is real, and the things that Ryan running around saying, it don't sound good. That's the only way I can put it. It don't sound good. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the type of YouTuber I'm really not into the Paul guy, whatever his name is. I'm really not into talking about him or none of that. Like I'm not into that. That's I'm boxing. I'm all boxing. That's it. You know, boxing my thing. You know. So you know, excuse me for 1 minute. My fault. Excuse me, people. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, uh, it's gonna be an exciting second half. I say. But what I don't understand is why these fights is not being put together. I don't understand it. We had a beautiful year last year, and the fans really got they way. But where we at? We in March, and come on, where's the big fights at? Like, what, boxing back to crap again? And I'm just being real. Like, I'm just being all the way real. Like, uh, boxing was on a nice little uprise, moving up, man, moving up. And then all of a sudden, now this, now, you know, no good fights is being announced, and you know, like, come on, man, and it's just crazy. It's just super crazy. But I'm looking for um like Antoine Wessel. I'm looking for him you know, to fight for this year. But the crazy thing is Gary Russell fought every 2 or 3 years. Facts. And it seemed like Antoine his brother is falling into the same trap. You know what I mean? Falling into the same, thing. Like, they never been consistent fighters, like fighting on the regular basis, like, you know, like 2, 3 fights a year, 4 fights a year. No, Gary was fighting once every 2 years. And as time started going, man, you couldn't even really get that out of him. But then a lot of people, let's keep it real, didn't want to fight him. Also, so you know, but I'm just, like, I'm just hoping and praying that, you know, Ryan Garcia gets some help and he'll get better. And you know, I hope his handlers kick in and really sit down and talk to him and convince him to get some help. And I keep putting emphasis on that for my own reasons, because I think it's dangerous to get in the ring um, at that level, and you're mentally unbalanced. You could get hurt. Like, you get hurt. Um, period. Like, you don't play with your life like that, like, at all. You know, boxing is a grueling sport. You know, boxers train hard. You know, the ones that's really about this. But anyway, I hope all my peoples have a good day. Uh, salute, salute to Derek Rowland, Strictly Boxing. Keep pushing, bruh. Keep doing your thing. Uh, uh, I'm looking forward to me and him getting together and doing a show within the next week, something like that. We gonna do a nice show for the people. Two brothers from Elizabeth grew up together. And I got his back. Facts. And it, for all y'all that don't know, I'm here to tell you, Poppy no boxing. He was number 2 in the world at one time, fought for the title, number 1 in the world, and then you fall off and you retire from boxing and you go on about your life, and you have to live your life. You don't have no time. You don't have no time to be interested in what's going on in the sport of boxing. And that's what happened with him. He had and he's still catching up. But can't nobody tell me that the man don't know boxing, because if someone can say that, then you're either hating or you're a hypocrite. Period. Bottom line. But whatever he's lacking at, I'm gonna pick him up because I lived the life of I build my brothers up. I don't shut them down, you know. So where I'm lacking at, he gonna let me know, and I'm gonna pick it up. And where he's lacking at, I'm gonna let him know. And what he don't know, I know. Because as far as the cats in my city, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, you know, the homies from Baltimore, the homies from, all over, you know, East Coast, West Coast. I'm talking about just a couple of bozos back home that always got something to say but ain't doing nothing. That's still stuck in the hood. But I ain't off that. Whatever, whatever strictly boxing will lack at, by the grace of God, I will lift my brother up and he will be all right. Jersey.